Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com. I know I've been posting fewer videos in the past couple days, but as I mentioned previously, we just adopted two kittens, Mildred and Finster. And Mildred and Finster both have upper respiratory tract infections, which is quite common in kittens. But I was a little bit concerned about it. And so Sunday morning, I took them to the, as they just zipped by, I took them to the emergency vet to make sure everything was okay. And $775 later, I found out that mostly everything is sort of okay. They pumped them full of antibiotics and other goodies and sent them home. And we have been nursing them back to health ever since. And it's a bit of a project because they are kittens and they are like little tornadoes, even when they're not feeling well. And it's quite an experience trying to keep them happy and satisfied. So you're going to meet them at some point when I can get them to sit still long enough. In the meantime, things are slowly returning to normal. We've got their litter boxes in shape and their food bowls and all of that stuff. We had to get those high-walled litter boxes. You know, they're little, they're this big, but they get into a litter box and it's like a dust devil. You know, it's like stuff goes flying everywhere. I mean, it's unbelievable. You know, my last cat, Peepo, was an adult. She was 5 when she adopted us. And so for the next 15 years, we just dealt with a rather placid horizontal cat that didn't like to jump. Now, of course, the coat racks are falling over and the shelves are flying and we're safely storing everything that's breakable. It's an entirely different topic, and particularly when you try and sleep and both of them decide that, you know, on your face is where they want to sleep. I mean, it's adorable. We like to see them crawling around the bedroom and, you know, all that stuff. It's just delightful. They are so cute. But at 3 a.m, they're a lot less cute than they look like at about 3 p.m. So anyway, that was that. Let's talk about Alfredo Casella a bit because I've been mentioning him quite frequently, you know, in the recent months and whatnot, because his music is marvelous. He is really the best Italian composer, probably, of instrumental music anyway, in the first half of the 20th century. He wrote 3 really powerful symphonies, the first of which is sort of a student youngster work, but full of enthusiasm and Mahlerian gusto. Let's call it that, because he was a huge fan of Mahler then. But he disowned his first symphony, and he reworked the slow movement and inserted it into his second symphony, which is probably his early masterpiece. It's a C minor like Mahler too. I mean, it's inspired by Mahler. It has bells and crazy stuff. And, it's just marvelous. Anyway, much later, in the 1940s, he wrote his third symphony for the Chicago Symphony, which was a much more austere work that combined his later neoclassical style with still a lot of the old romantic symphonic impetus that he had exploited so well in the second. They're all terrific pieces. And I just wanted to point out that Chandos, which has 3 discs of Casella, has taken the 3 symphonies and stuck them onto 2 CDs and released them here with Gianandrea Noseda and the BBC Philharmonic. They're very, very good performances. Hello, Mildred. Mildred's right there. And you get all 3 of them, plus the symphonic fragments from La Donna Serpente, the opera, which is gorgeous, really fabulous. There's a DVD of the complete opera on Naxos that you might want to investigate. Really, really first-class music. So I wanted you to know that this is available. However, what they did in making these 2 CDs was consolidate their 3 CD Casella edition, which, well, why didn't they just release it all? You know? I mean, I've got there's a Naxos Casella edition too. It has like 5 or 6 CDs. Here's a bunch of those. I just have them all sitting here handy because I listen to this music a lot. It's really, really good. More to the point, when I was randomly unpacking all the crap that I had to do when I moved to my new digs here, they were on the top of the box. So I was able to put them someplace prominent. But, I mean, among the things that you are missing, if you just get the 3 CDs and La Donna Serpente, is, let's see, Scarlattiana, which is just delicious. It's one of those, neoclassical reworkings of Baroque material. And then the Concerto for Orchestra, which I talked about, which is an absolute masterpiece. That's if I could only choose one work by Casella, that's what I choose. It would be that. And A Notte Alta. This is a tone poem for piano and orchestra, a mysterious, shimmery, fascinating piece. It's amazing. And then his tone poem, Italia, which begins like molto tragico vibrato. Yeah, oh boy, baby. And the Introduzione Chorale e Marcia, which is for woodwind, brass, timpani, percussion, piano, and double basses. And all of these things are worth hearing. They're on Naxos. Pardon me, this is Chandos. They're on Naxos too. We stick these away, so you can get your hands on them, and you should if you can. So keep on listening, friends. Enjoy your Casella. Take care.